there everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi, hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening. Oops. Apollo, do you want to sit down? Okay. Overnight, all of that good stuff. Sorry, I was blocking the crate for Apollo and he was looking at me like, if you're going to be filming, I'd like to sit down, so got him squared away. Okay, so yeah, hi, I hope everyone's doing well. You're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. Today we are doing a little whip and respond to your comments on my previous videos. I've been doing this series instead of a typical whip and chat where I just like to go through and respond to the comments that you've left on previous videos. And yeah, so we're just doing another one of those. I'm just grabbing my next color just to have it ready. So a little bit about what I'm working on. This is my mystery kit from Jaded Gem Shop, and I haven't revealed the artist or the actual image name itself, trying to keep it a mystery for everyone as I'm working on it, but you can take a look at Instagram for updated progress photos, and maybe you'd like to make a guess as to what you think it is. I don't know what that was. Anyway, you're more than welcome to make a guess as to what you believe the image is and the artist, but we are about 60% done, 65% done with this canvas. So if you check on Instagram, you'll get a good look at a good majority of this image. But we're just focusing on this one section here. We're at the top kind of right of the image, and this is a lot of background coloring. So I just finished earlier this one color here, and you can see it's kind of confettied throughout. And we're going to start on the and symbol, which is DMC 561, so I've got that here ready to go, and we've got a lot to fill in here, so hopefully that'll keep us busy while we chat. As far as accessories, I've got my Mooney Made tray here in the color, I think it's called something Sunset, I believe, something like that. It's a really pretty red and yellow, pinkish and yellow color here. I've got my Enablers Outpost pen here that I'm using, and it's got the Diamond Art Club 4-placer and the Diamond Art Club single-placer on this side. And then inside of there, as far as my my adhesive, my putty, mud, whatever you want to call it, I think I put it away, but I'm using Mary Mud, and this is the carrot, I think it's called Carrot Cupcake. From Mary Mud in there, and you can see it's got like the dual color, and then that same piece of mud had some orange from the carrot. So I've got the green for some of the frosting, the white for some of the frosting, and then the orange here. So I've got that. I've got my I think it's Bella Art de Nicole 3D printed funnel that I'm using here, and I think that's it as far as tools and supplies. I don't have any washi tape. The stuff that's bordering the canvas is the Jaded Gem Shop washi tape. This is a Jaded Gem Shop custom mystery kit. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go through some of the comments from my previous videos. I'm going to try to get through as many as I can, but if I don't get to yours, because I start with the newest to oldest, if I don't get to yours, I will get them on a subsequent video. And if it sounds like I've skipped over your comment from like a timing standpoint, keep in mind that I did a whip and chat responding to your comments as part of one of my Christmas premiere videos that'll be coming out soon. So your comment was most likely answered on that. It's just with timing. You won't see that for a little bit, so don't worry. I didn't forget about you. I didn't skip over you. Your comment will be responded to or read aloud on that Christmas premiere video, and that one's going to be one that goes up on Boxing Day, which I believe is the Tuesday after Christmas, the day after Christmas Day. So be on the lookout for that if that's something that you want to check out. It would be awesome to get some support on those Christmas premiere videos. So yeah, we're just going to start filling in our and symbol. There's a ton of it here, and get through these questions. So getting started, we have from Ethan DeBirisi, Ethan DeBirisi, I hope, 7047. I'll do my best to read your names. I try. So this is in response to my unboxing of A Question of Reality, which is a Christopher Lavelle kit from Diamond Art Club. They're saying, Anthony, I had put this in my wish list during Black Friday. I keep going back to it and looking at it. Thank you so much for your awesome unboxing of this. And I agree, the rendering is amazing. And I just might get this and do it with you. Sounds like a lot of fun. It will be interesting to hear what you learn and watch this painting unfold. There has so many layers to this painting. Awesome job. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about that piece. If you're not familiar with it, it's called A Question of Reality by Christopher Lavelle. And it's just this really cool image that has a lot of different theming and subject matters within it. And so I got really excited about that. I'm going to be doing a paint along kind of quasi event for that at some point in 2024. So if that's something that you're interested in working on along with me, please feel free. And if it's a kit that you've been interested in looking at, go take a look, and maybe it's worth snagging in preparation for that event or that quasi event. I don't have any formal details on it. I don't know when I'm going to be doing it. I'm most likely going to be working on doing research for the different themes of that, so I have it all prepared. And then once I feel confident that I have enough, then I'll start that paint along. And it's most likely just going to consist of weekly videos where we cover the different subject matter and topics within that kit as we work on it together. So as far as like sponsors and stuff, there won't be any of that. I might do a little something as a thank you to the folks that do participate in it just on my own. But as far as, engaging with sponsors and stuff, I just don't. That's probably not going to be part of the process. But if you have that kit, or if you're interested in working alongside me on it in 2024, it's just something to think about. So yeah. That same commenter, Ethan Debiris 7047, responding to my finish of Flower Buns by Yume Art, said, absolutely gorgeous and stunning. Love this painting and how she came out. Thank you for the Google Doc. You gave me lots of good tips. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. So yeah, I finished Flower Buns, at least at the time of filming this, fairly recently. And so what I do anytime I enhance a kit, or I've been doing it fairly recently, is I'll create a little Google Doc with a breakdown of everything that I used and where it went. So I'll say, instead of DMC 310, I replaced it with this metallic drill, and I did it here, here, and here. So if you do have a kit that you want to enhance, and you're wondering if you are looking for inspiration on what to do, and you're wondering if I did it, as long as I have it on that Google Doc, you can download that, you can print it, whatever you need to do, it's all there for you. And that's in the description box of my finish of Flower Buns. So go take a look. Same commenter responding to my unboxing of Flower Buns said, this is absolutely beautiful. I got her in my stash. Oh, awesome. Good. I hope that those enhancement suggestions help you out. Diamond Art Joy said, she is so pretty. Love your enhancements too. The colors are bright and vivid. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Diamond Painting RN, in regards to that finish, said, she is gorgeous, Anthony. DAC knocked it out of the park with the rendering on this one. I am blown away. I love all of your enhancements. They really made her stand out even more. Amazing finish, Anthony. Thank you so much for the post review. Of course, I'm happy to do it. I love doing the post reviews. It kind of helps to like solidify the finish and kind of put put a bow on it once I'm done, to be like, okay, it's filmed, it's shared, it's officially a completed project in my book. I can go ahead and move on to the next one. I went ahead and painted the border of that one. I painted it with, it was a little bit of a process. So I typically paint all of my borders just black craft paint, like acrylic paint. But for that one, I wanted to do a different color because it's so pink and vibrant. I was like, I want to paint the border pink, but it's hard to paint lighter colors on the borders because of the printing that's there, like the legend and the shop name, and they always put stuff on it. So what I ended up doing is painting it with a white acrylic paint, and I had to do 4 coats of that white paint to cover up all the symbols. And even then, it didn't fully cover it, but it was good enough for me. And then I went over it again with 2 coats of a light pink acrylic paint. And then my final step was a glitter, like a clear glitter, like top coat. So I did all of that on that border to get that to look the way I wanted it to. I have it right here. I'll quickly show you. Da, da, da. It's about to go to work tomorrow, but you can see that's how it turned out. So it's not perfect, but I think I covered up the printing. Like here's where some of the social media stuff is. Here's where the image of the kit is. Some of the other stuff that Diamond Art Club puts, like their social media and stuff, is down here. But I think I got a good coating on it, so I think it looks good. It's not perfect, but it looks good enough. So so that is my finish, or the border of flower buns. So thank you so much, Diamond Painting RN. April Campbell 9747 said, that's actually really cute, not my style of art, but I appreciate it in regards to the finish and review of flower buns. Thank you. And then April Campbell also said, in regards to my vlog episode 85, they said, hi, Anthony, my mountain, I don't actually own it, but it's 30 minutes away from my town, opened, and we have only 24 inches of snow on the ground, so I'm waiting to ski. Oh, you're a skier. Awesome. Which is fine. I'm coming back from an injury from last year, so I'm a little reluctant anyway and out of shape. Thanks for a good vlog. I enjoy your shenanigans. I'm also interested in your tip comparison experiment. I have 3 DAC thin metal tips, and I just still really like the thin white plastic tips. I'm not giving up on the DAC tips. I keep trying to like them, but yeah, take care of yourself in Apollo, and I feel you on the Grinchness, but happy holidays, love from Oregon. Oh, awesome, you're from Oregon. That's one of the states that I could see myself living in when I get older. Or sooner than that, who knows. But yeah, that I mentioned in that vlog that I'm going to be comparing the different tips, diamond painting tips from a few different places that I've used over the past couple of years or year and a half, just to see which ones do the best as far as like helping you along with gapping and multi-placing, just to kind of get a good feel for it. So I haven't filmed that yet. I still need to do that. I'll probably do that over my Christmas break. What I'm probably going to do is pick a small section of this kit and then a small section of a round drill kit, just to compare how they place round versus square with those tips, and just provide some feedback. I don't know, I'm hoping it adds some value. It's more of just a personal curiosity. I don't know if it'll help people, but I'm like, am I just gaga over these new Diamond Art Club pen tips because they're new and shiny and sparkly, or are they actually better than just what you get in the kit? And then I have tips from Amazon, just some thin metal multi-placers I got off of Amazon. And then I have a bunch of Everlasting tips, which I know is another popular shop. So I think I'm going to put those and just the plastic tips from Diamond Art Club head to head and see which ones seem to perform better, if at all better. So we shall see. But I am really liking these Diamond Art Club tips for sure. Red Girl Srain said, according to my from my that same vlog, looks like you got your wish on the new Ivy Dolomore. Yes, so I mentioned in that vlog that I have been just really dying for a Ivy Dolomore release from Diamond Art Club. I feel like we haven't seen one in a while, and we didn't get one on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, which kind of bummed me out. I was like, I really hope that Ivy Dolomore is still licensing with Diamond Art Club and all of that stuff is still good, because I feel like she's such a popular artist on that shop, and she's one of my favorite artists just kind of in general. So I was really like kind of bummed out that we didn't see anything for the holiday, but this past week they released, or they previewed an Ivy Dolomore kit. I think it was called like Moon Girlfriend or something like that. It's really cute. It reminds me of one of my friends. It's really cute. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like my favorite image from Ivy Dolomore, but it's still very, very cute, and I think it'll work up nicely. And it was in round, which means it's a little bit easier for me to enhance, at least with my current enhancement abilities. So of course I snagged it, and I'll definitely be working on it. I don't know when I'll get to that one, but it's coming. It's on its way from Diamond Art Club. I got it on the early VIP release, so, or the Diamond tier release, whatever they call it. So I was able to snag that one. At the time of filming this, I believe it's still available. So if that's something that you want to take a look at, it should still be there on the site for you. Let's drop a couple more of these. There we go. I try to find So with the 4-placer from Diamond Art Club, I can actually pick up 5 drills at a time. And so I try to fill all of that in as best I can, and then I go back through, like this one's 3, so I'll just drop 3 here, just a single there. I just kind of fill in the rest as I go. And yeah, I think that's how most people do it. But and I always work on my kits one color at a time now, which seems to go a little bit faster. But I like doing this filling in work because there's less thought to it. The hardest part is doing your like first couple colors, because there's no other drills on the canvas. But once those are down and you're just like filling in the gaps, it tends to move a little bit faster for me. So yeah, that's kind of my process. Okay, so Michelle23238 said, gorgeous for my finish and review of flower buns. Thank you. And Sticking with Diamonds 9529 said, thanks, Anthony. Doesn't look like she could be... Oh, doesn't she look like she could be the daytime vampire to the Midnight Laundromat girl? Yes, I read that when you posted it, or when you submitted that comment, and I was like, ooh, that is so true. So I have Midnight Laundromat. That was my first Diamond Art Club kit that I ever did. It's sitting right above my head on the wall here in the craft room. And yes, they have like, they both have buns. They both have a little attitude to them, kind of. The flower buns one is definitely sweeter and less ominous looking, but yes, that looks like her daytime look, and then at night is a little bit more sassy. But yeah, I totally see that. So yeah. Let's see. KC, that's me, said she's adorable. Can't wait to do her myself. I love your enhancements. Nice share. Thank you so much. And then in regards to my vlog, episode 82, the Black Friday recap, Cynthia Gant774 said, my mom had the Tom and Jerry punch bowl in cups, but I never had the actual drink for the holidays. My eggnog was only cold too. So yeah, I had mentioned in that vlog, like, is anyone familiar with like hot eggnog or like hot holiday drinks? Because they seem to be popular, especially in my friend group that's doing like Christmas and holiday parties. They're really into it this year for some reason. But I was not familiar with like hot eggnog, but apparently that's a thing. And yeah, so I was just asking, has anyone else had those kinds of drinks, like hot Christmas drinks, like the mulled wine and the hot ciders and stuff? And it seems like a pretty mixed bag. Some people are all about it, and some people are like, I've never heard of it, and I wouldn't do it. So that's cool. Thank you so much for the comment. I appreciate it. Let me just go ahead and like that. Bella Luna 1726 responded to my vlog episode 84, said, I was just sitting here messaging my son telling him this video really looks like Colorado. Then you mentioned Golden. I lived in Colorado from 87 to 2005, and I always recognize it when I see it. Yeah, that's where I live. Is I'm technically outside of Golden. I'm not in Golden proper. I'm in a little kind of suburb called Applewood, but we're less than 10 minutes away from Golden. And so, and I've been living in this area for probably the past like 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. And so I kind of call it home now, the kind of Golden, foothills area of the Denver metro, city. And yeah, I really, really like it. I love the mountains, so I like being as close as I can to the mountains while still being close enough to get to work okay and all of that stuff. I'm going to be moving in February into like Golden proper, like in town again, so that'll be nice to be within walking distance to like downtown Golden and all of this stuff again, because I really do miss it. We're just far enough away that I can't like walk there by any means, so it'll be nice to just be able to walk downtown, go to Woody's Pizza, do all the things, but not have to drive in, which will be nice. I'll just drop these. Okay, so yeah. Bella Luna also said, in regards to my unboxing of A Question of Reality, I so want that. When I first saw it, it was on my wish list in 2 seconds. I love seeing the rendering, and it brings me closer to actually getting it. Good. I hope you do, and I hope if you do, you join in on the paint along. J Pat said in response to my vlog episode 26, so we're really going back. That's an older one. It's the one where I taught everyone how to make kimchi. They said, I started a big 80 by 100 Jaded Gem Shop canvas recently, so I was watching some videos from the archive. I never expected to see this here. Gakdugi is my favorite kind of kimchi. That's my favorite too. There was a while where I was making it all the time. Thanks for the reminder. Have you ever tried dong chimney, aka radish water kimchi or winter kimchi? Mangchi has a recipe for it as well, actually, too. I made the older one with no apple broth, and it was so, so good. I can still remember it today. Mangchi says it tasted like soda, and I guess it kind of does. It's a really easy recipe, too. Anyway, cool stuff. Yay, I'm glad you liked it. I haven't done a cooking episode or a cooking video in a while. I need to get back into it. But yeah, I taught everyone how to make gakdugi, which is a radish kimchi, and it was a lot of fun. That's my favorite style of kimchi as well. It's just got a little bit more of a crunch to it. But no, I have never made the radish water kimchi. I really should, because from what I remember, it's not spicy, and a lot of my buddies are not spice fans, so they'll try my kimchi or they'll eat a little bit of it, but they're not like addicted to it, because I tend to make mine with a little bit of spice, or a little bit more spice. I make mine really not only based off of Mangchi's recipe, and Mangchi is a YouTuber who shows you how to make Korean dishes. That's where I learned the recipe. But my taste for kimchi comes from, I think, my stepdad and his preferences, because he is half Korean and he likes his spicy. So I kind of mimic the spice level based on what he used to eat when I was younger, and I like it hot too. I like a nice spice, but I should try a more mild version at some point for more people's tastes. And I think that water kimchi is not super spicy, so I'll have to give it a shot. I'm not opposed to trying different versions of kimchi for sure. I usually make it around this time of year because I would give it to my stepdad for Christmas, but he lives in Hawaii now, so I don't know how well that would ship. And I'm sure he's got some good Korean spots and good places to get some kimchi in Honolulu. So I think he's all set, but I should make it just for me. J Pat also said, in regards to my unboxing of Sunset Bay by Kim Norlian, I somehow missed this release too and saw this unboxing. I keep thinking about it. It reminds me of vacations up north in Michigan, or the Up in particular. No Kim Norlians in my stash. I may well add it, but I look forward to seeing this as a WIP and a finish if you get to it first. I think it will look great with the charting of the specialty drills. Yeah, I totally agree. I really like that one. J Pat also said, in regards to my unboxing of A Question of Reality, interesting. I didn't even notice this one. I wouldn't have expected it on DAC. Then again, I wouldn't expect some of their other art either. I can't help but notice that it's a red flag being planted. The white rabbit on the Masonic checkerboard stands out big time. Odd how this book is dripping. So yeah, it is really interesting. I'm surprised to see what appear to be ruins of a city beside the Egyptian pyramids, as well as the huge broken tree trunk behind them being struck by lightning. Lots of going on here for sure. He even fit in Stonehenge. I'm sure this will be a fun one too. Yeah, there's a ton to look at there. Like, it's hard to, I think I said it in the unboxing, it's hard to even know where to rest your eyes because there's just so much going on. But yeah, I'm hoping to identify as much of that as possible and talk about as much of it as possible. We might not get to all of it. And my breadth of knowledge for a lot of those subject matters and themes is nothing. So there might be stuff that I just have to gloss over because there's just a lot of research that will need to be done. But I'm hoping to get to some of the bigger points there, the bigger themes there, but we'll see. And please continue to share if things pop out to you and you're like, Anthony, did you realize that this rabbit actually means blah, 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 or this actually means this? Please share it, because that'll help me to put together some information when I get into that diamond paint along. So yeah, thank you so much for the comment. Christina406 Diamonds in regards to a question of reality, said, I saw this the second I knew I had to have it. I can't wait to work on it. Awesome, I'm glad. And if you can hold out until the diamond paint along, please do. Sparkling Spectrumite said, I wondered if you would get this, LOL. Such a great piece in regards to a question of reality. Yep, I snagged it. Thank you so much for the comment. City Cat Crafter just left some fun Christmas emojis on my vlog episode 83. Thank you so much. Ellie68 said, in regards to my vlog episode 84, hi Anthony and Apollo, thanks for the walk and talk. Cats are amazing. We have two. Our male used to do exactly like the cat that you encountered with your neighbor's dog. Our heart used to be in our mouths as Alfie was in their domain, but they seem to get on okay. Alfie is very confident and also loves to snuggle. Our female will let people stroke her, but if they move too fast or try to grab her, she is off. She used to melt my heart and sit with an elderly neighbor who had lost her cat. She would sit next to her outside her chair. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much, Ellie. I appreciate the comment. And yeah, that cat was just like, did not care that Apollo was like jumping around and like, freaking out that the cat was around. It was just like going in between his legs and snuggling him and giving him a bunch of love. And even though Apollo was having a panic attack about it, she didn't let it phase him. Like, she didn't get scared off. She was just like, yeah, I know this is unusual, but I'm going to come over here and love on you. And you're just going to have to accept that. So this is very cute. I would love to find a cat or have a cat that had that kind of attitude around, well, not only Apollo, but, at least friendly dogs, because then I know that they'd get along okay if I had to leave them in the house together, so we'll see. Maybe I'll end up having a cat at some point in the future, if I can find the right one. So thank you so much, Ellie. Jessica Allard, 9453, in regards to that same vlog, episode 84, said, how did you know I needed an Anthony vlog today? You are my comfort YouTuber. And my partner and I ended up with a cat years ago, and we still have her today, that we found in our apartment complex parking lot. It was a freezing January night, and she came up to us meowing, so we brought her inside and fed her. She was so sweet, and we informed every avenue we could think of that we had found her in case someone was looking for her, but nobody ever claimed her, so we kept her. She had worms too, so I don't know if maybe she was once someone's pet, but she was abandoned or something. She was too nice to be a feral cat. Yeah, that's I mentioned in that vlog that I've never been the type of person that, like, if I see a cat out or an animal out, that I'm like, ooh, like, I'll take this animal in, because you never know, it could have gotten away, or maybe it is an outdoor cat or dog. And I've heard not horror stories, but I've heard stories of people just getting really frustrated with their neighbors because they have a semi-outdoor animal, and anytime they let them out, people just assume that, oh, it's a stray, or someone gave it up, so we're going to take it in, and then they've got to go hunt down their cat or dog. So I'm very hesitant to do that stuff. It was a nice day. There was no, I didn't see the cat being in any sort of imminent danger. So, but I guess if it was snowing or freezing, or the cat seemed to be in distress, then I would at least take it in and make attempts to try to find an owner. And go from there. But I've just never been in that situation, so it's hard to say. I'm just really hesitant about, like, taking in, even temporarily, somebody else's animal, because if somebody did that to Apollo, I would freak out. So I'm like, I don't want to put someone through that stress, But if they are being very active and reaching out to their neighborhood and community, I guess it's fine. K Whittington 4612 said, in regards to that same vlog, I completely understand your frustration with the round drills. The fact is, you can get bad drills from any company. I'm working on a DAC kit right now, and the round drills are a mess. They are different sizes, and the majority of them are stuck together on the flat side, so I spend a lot of time looking for ones that are either not stuck together or can be easily separated. Anyone who loved to multi-place would give up on this kit. Fortunately, I single place everything so I can deal with it. It just takes a lot more time. I think the final result will be fine, but it is not fun to work on. Oh no, that's too bad. Yeah, I know there's always, there's occasionally going to be discrepancies with even kits, companies that are super, super reliable. Like, maybe they just have, like, an off production run, or something was happening with manufacturing that they didn't catch. So yeah, I totally see that. And I'm all for, giving shops and companies the benefit of the doubt and working through a kit if it's not, like, a complete, like, I just can't work on this. Like, I'm not so fussy that if I run into an issue here or there, I'm going to be like, that's it, forget it. But yeah, there is kind of a tipping point though for me where and mainly for me, it's the rendering. Like if the image is just not looking at all like what it's supposed to, it's hard to fall in love with it because you're like, it's not right, you know? But with drill issues, I can be a little bit more forgiving. Gapping, I can be pretty forgiving on too. But if you do see stuff like that, it's totally fine to let the shop know so they can, if they're willing to, remedy it in some way. So if you haven't reached out to Diamond Art Club and provided that feedback to them, and if there is something that they can do, or if you're wanting them to do something, it doesn't hurt to ask. The worst that they can say is no. So yeah, let's just get a couple more of these down. So much filling in fun. I'm liking, I like working up on the top because the background, the sky is in these like shades of green, and I really like working on them. So like this particular DMC is a really fun color to work with. So it keeps me motivated to keep going. Let's just drop these, maybe a couple more. And then I'll also probably just clip the video real quick for file size purposes so it doesn't take forever to upload. And my phone is making sure my phone is okay. So let me just drop this one here and this one here. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, cool. All right, so continuing on. Thank you so much, Kay, for the comment. Shantita Smith, FU60B, in regards to my finish of City Dreams by West Reader, she said, just a bunch of love, love, loves, love, love, love. Thank you so much for the comment. Felicia P06, in regards to that same finish and review, said, this isn't typically an art style I would gravitate towards, but this piece is incredible, and I think it was rendered beautifully for the details and size. The colors are amazing in this one as well. Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much for checking that out and for the comment. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was such an awesome kit to work on. It was a lot of fun. I agree. I think for the size and everything, the rendering turned out well. There was just a couple colors and a couple areas that I wish would have been cleaned up or hand charted a little bit more finely. But on the whole, I think it looks really great, and I would absolutely work on that kit again. So no real issues, but I am trying to be a little bit more thorough and complete with my finish and reviews, and take all the objectivity out of it, because I love Distracted by Diamonds, but are trying to take all my personal, feelings towards the shop and all that stuff. I try to leave that aside and just really get to the product itself. So yeah, I did mention a couple of things there with that kit, but on the whole, I think it looks really, really great, and it wouldn't discourage me from recommending that exact kit to others. So yeah, it was awesome. Okay. So Von Kaiser 209 said, in regards to City Dreams, I really like how slowly you do your pan overs. You keep the camera really still and not jerky like so many others. Thanks for being detail oriented. Yeah, of course. So I did see that comment too, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize I was doing anything special with my pan overs. But yeah, I guess, yeah, it can get a little jerky, a little wonky, depending on how you film that. My recommendation for content creators, if you are watching this and you're like, how do I fix that? I do my normal pan over, like I just, guide my phone in video mode over the canvas for about like 10, 15 seconds is usually what I do it, and I try to keep a steady hand. And then when I go into editing, I slow it down even more. So I usually do like 50% or 25%, usually to get it about 30 seconds long. So I'll slow it down by half usually. And that helps to reduce the amount of jerking and movement that you see in my wrists as I'm guiding the phone along, because it's almost kind of in slow-mo. So if you are someone that films videos and does pan overs, try to slow it down in post rather than trying to very slowly move your hand over the canvas, because it's hard to balance your phone over in front of you, out in front of you, without shaking. So even if you do shake, that slowing down in editing helps to clean that up a little bit so it looks more smooth. Okay, So Miss Nikki 1806 says, in regards to my unboxing of flower buns, my daughter and I both have this one. I like your ideas, so I keep watching to see your progress. Oh, I'm glad. I hope that my finish was helpful. Michelle 23238, in regards to that same video, said, I did pick this up on Cyber Monday. I love all of your bling up ideas. Hope you won't mind if I steal a few for my painting. Absolutely not. And go take a look at that Google Doc in the description box for the finish, because that'll give you a full list of everything I did. So if you want to copy me one for one, you are welcome to. I mean, it's not even copying, it's just taking enhancement suggestions. So please, I encourage you, if that is of assistance, utilize that, because that's why I put those Google Docs together. So yeah, we are using up a lot of drills. Okay. In regards to my unboxing of Bewitched from the Creativity Scroll, Christina 406 Diamond says, wow, she is beautiful. Thank you. Mia's Life with KFS said, in regards to my Thanksgiving vlog, episode 81, Anthony, I just have to tell you how proud of you I am. Yes, I might be a sappy old lady here, but listening to you talking about the non-drinking and saying you have an addictive personality in general makes it that much harder, and at least that's my thinking. And it's way harder when it is sociably acceptable behavior in your social circle. So no, I am very proud of you, and yes, I do see the difference in your face as well. Thank you for the walk and letting me hang out with you in Apollo while working on Rosa's sweater. Talk to you soon. Oh, how sweet. Today at the filming of this, it's Sunday, and me and Apollo did like a lazy day in, and I have been diamond painting and doing laundry and stuff, and I completely forgot to jump on Mia's live. So if you did one this week, Mia, I'm so sorry. I will watch it in the replay, and I'll make sure to comment on it. But yeah, I'm still going strong. I'm still avoiding being tempted into starting up drinking again, for no other reason than I just kind of want to see how long I can go now. I've been going out to karaoke, and I hadn't been for a while because I was just worried about the bar scene, but I've been able to navigate it pretty successfully and not run into any issues. I drank a lot of Diet Coke last night. We went out for karaoke. A lot of Diet Coke and a lot of sugar-free Red Bull is my go-to now when we go out. But yeah, it's still move. I'm still in it, still moving and grooving in that direction. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe New Year's will change things for me. I'll decide to have a drink or something. But so far, haven't really been that tempted, which is nice. So, Wonan, I think it's Wonanessa Griffin 1018, in regards to my finish of Fishbowl, said, gorgeous kit, especially all the vibrant colors. Currently working on Masked from Jaded Gem Shop. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for the comment. Susanna Itkin 6655, in regards to my Thanksgiving vlog, I thought you looked different. I thought, wow, his skincare has really worked for him. His face is thinner. Haha, so proud of your new self-care regimen. Keep it up. You'll be surprised how good you continue to feel. I was on my journey. Awesome. Yeah, it has been helpful. I've been seeing it in my face. I've lost some weight. Energy levels have been pretty good. Sleeping better. I haven't had, knock on wood, I hate even saying it because it's something I dealt with for a long time, but my stomach issues have pretty much completely subsided. Like, that's the biggest reason for me to continue doing this, is like, I'm not going to bed with like an odd stomach ache. I don't have like that random pain in my side. But yeah, I won't get into it too much because I don't want to jinx it, but things are looking really positive on that side too. So it's kind of the main impetus for me to continue going, is like, why would I want to go back into stomach and side hurting mode? But we'll see. Maybe moderation is key for sure. Ellie said, in regards to that same vlog, hi Anthony and Apollo, I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving. At the time of me watching this video, you should still be at the cabin. Oh yeah, I probably was. And I hope you had a wonderful time there. It sounded ideal, hun, especially the log fire. Well done with the weight loss and also the non-drinking spell. I think we get caught up with others with drinking and food. I can't really I can't drink really at the moment. It doesn't agree with me. Also, I find not going out, it doesn't have to be a social thing. Well done sticking to your no buy. I like a few from DAC, but just couldn't justify the expense at the moment. Even with a 30% off, it still felt like I was being naughty. I got a Dots kit 2 years ago as a gift from our elderly neighbor, and bless him, it is a little blue elephant. More for a little boy's birth, let's say. I have to catch up, going backwards with your videos. I need to find out where you're moving to, etc. Well, bye for now. Time to go back in time, Ellie. Thank you so much, Ellie. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not really. I have been on a no buy, or I've been trying to just keep my stash level down, but yeah, Black Friday and Cyber Monday definitely got me, and there was just some kits that I wanted to get to round out my collection. So mostly everything I've been getting recently is from Diamond Art Club. I think I got like a total of like 6 kits overall between Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then their latest releases, like getting that new Ivy Dullamore. So yeah, I'm back on the getting DAC train, but I'm trying to pace myself and make sure they're kits that I'm like super interested in. I'm definitely not buying to buy like I did last year around this time. So yeah, it's working out okay. Cheryl 941 in regards to that same vlog said, "Hi Anthony, as always I enjoyed the video. I searched for the Irish Village Mystery Series in my online library and the author that came up is Charlene O'Connor. I'm guessing these are the ones you're talking about. I'm glad you brought it up again because I've been meaning to look them up. They sound like something I enjoy while crafting and driving. Apollo looks great." Oh, thank you. Yes, you are right. It's Carolyn O'Connor is the author for that Irish mystery series that I've been listening to. I'm all caught up with all of those now, and the next one doesn't come out until I think February or March of 2024. So I have that on my pre-order list, or like when it comes out, I'll be picking up that audiobook. Whoopsie. At least that's when the audiobook comes out. I'm not sure if the printed book is already available, but I got that all caught up. Then I went through a mystery series. I forget the name of it, but the main character is kind of like a similar situation. Not Irish though. And then now I'm on one that's called the Harlow mystery series, I think. I forget the name of it, but it's on Audible and it's part of their Audible Plus library. So the majority of the books are free with your subscription to Audible. And it's very similar in the sense that this one's based in Oregon, but it's very similar in the sense that the main character has like a special ability, and then there's murders and mysteries that happen around her, and there's a ton of those books. There's over 20 of them. I think I'm on book 10 already because I listen to them pretty much constantly. If I'm driving, running errands, taking Apollo for walks or hikes, I'm always listening. Even at work, I'll have it on. So I'm cranking through those. And they're really good too. They're just easy, cozy reads. I'm finding out that this genre of mystery is called like cozy mysteries. So I'm very invested in cozy mysteries right now. They're exactly that. They're kind of cozy. They're interesting. I just really enjoy them. So let's pour out some more drills here. I'm going to be able to empty almost an entire container of drills with this. So thank you, Cheryl. Jessica Allard 9453 in regards to that same vlog. Happy belated Thanksgiving. I'm so happy to hear you're doing well. I just want to say I love your videos and always look forward to them when I diamond paint. Oh, thank you. Like you, I pulled back on diamond painting a tad for a little while, but now it's cozy season. Diamond painting is something I always want to be doing. Yes, me too. Casey, that's me in regards to my finish of Fishbowl, said the colors are beautiful. The finish is fantastic. Thank you. And Ginger Tate 5149 in regards to the Thanksgiving vlog said, "One thing I love about your videos is hearing you brainstorming and getting excited about an idea for a video. Please keep up the videos. I love them." Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm always just kind of free thinking and an idea will pop into my head. I'm like, ooh, I should do that. And whether or not it comes to fruition is a different story, but I'm always trying to think of like, how can I add some more value to the content that goes up around this craft, or how can I participate in a meaningful way. One thing we did at work, little tangent, is at work we did this class recently called Emergenetics, And so essentially what it is they ask you like a bank of questions to help understand what your personality type is and your learning style type, your learning style is and all that stuff. And for work purposes, it's supposed to help create a more well-rounded team and understand what each other's strengths are and stuff. And I've done little quizzes like this in the past, but this one was the first one that really kind of resonated with me. And so they identify there's 4 different quadrants of how you learn and express and all of that stuff. And one of them is social, so your strength is that social interaction. One of them is analytical, where you just like high level information, you like summaries, you like to analyze data and stuff. And then there's a structural person who likes the more nitty gritty finite details. They want to know every little number, every little step, every little process. They like to have structure. And then there's the conceptual person who likes the creative aspect. They have a more of a creative and free thinking mindset, coming up with the ideas, not necessarily how you get there, but they're the ideas persons and the thinking outside of the box. So I am two personality traits based off of this process, and I'm both structural and conceptual, which I guess is really rare. Where I like I like to come up with creative ideas and have that creativity flowing, but I also like a lot of structure around everything and process. I was like, it's no wonder I'm into diamond painting, because there is a level of creativity here, but there's also a lot of structure. Like, this symbol goes here, this goes here, put this in its box. And so it's like the perfect blend for me, because it's like structured creativity, which is kind of like who I am as a whole. So yeah, I hope to continue to come up with ideas and hopefully see them through. But yeah, thank you for the comment. Mank Arts and Crafts said, congrats on making it happen. This was my Thanksgiving vlog. Thank you. Congrats on making it a month. Yeah, thank you. Lisa0815, in regards to that same vlog, said, hey Anthony, happy Thanksgiving. I took your advice a few weeks ago and ordered 2 custom public domain pieces from Jaded Gem Shop. I'm excited to get them, and you are right. Jade works with you to find the right size, the best pick, and she does keep in touch. After 2 weeks, she sent me an email saying my order is still being worked on, and I agree, I think it's a great touch. I'm excited because I missed summer with the Masters last year, and if these 2 I ordered are everything you said, there's 2 more images I'm going to see if Jade can do. I've been watching your old blogs while I work on my WIP, and in one you were talking about letting a canvas go and giving me the motivation to throw away a terrible custom I had done before I learned about Jaded Gem Shop. So I thank you for all the advice, great shop referrals, and your wonderful company. Being a 15-year night shifter can be a very lonely life on your days off, because you're still up most nights, and I just really appreciate you and your company. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that you're taking some value, and I'm able to keep you company. That's kind of the whole point of all of this, and it's what I really love about other content creators stuff, is it helps to keep me company. I hope that the Jaded Gem Shop kits work out for you. I absolutely love them, or I've been loving the ones I've worked on so far. I've done Medusa, which was a custom cross-stitch conversion, and then this mystery kit is a custom as well, a custom image, and I'm really, really happy with it. I've been pleased with, drill quality seems to be fantastic. The rendering's coming out really, really well. I'm a little curious to see how the rest of this kit goes, because I'm about to get to another main piece of it further down on this column, and I'm very curious to see how it rendered out compared to the original, but I'm really loving it so far. And just like you said, Jade is very communicative, so if you do have anything that you need adjusted or you need to bring something up with her, she's very receptive to all of that. She just wants to make sure everyone is happy, which is awesome. So yeah, just give this a good shake. For whatever reason, I've been avoiding this area and working my way up, so I gotta get this taken care of. Okay. Francesca Studio Works, hi, in regards to the finish of Fishbowl, said, wow, what an amazing record finish. You definitely get the crown and sash for the first Francesca Studio Works finish. Thank you for the unboxing and allowing all of us to enjoy a finished diamond painting by the amazing artist Hava Gurovich. Yeah, it was great. I absolutely love that kit. It is hanging in my office now, and it's been getting more comments than a lot of the other pieces I have up there, because the colors are just so vibrant. So yeah, I love looking at that every day. Andrea Rodriguez 130 in regards to Fishbowl said, hello, Anthony. Beautiful diamond paint. The quality looks amazing. Love the toolkit. I believe the white double tray is attachable. You have to have more than one. Can't wait to see it completed. Yes, and Francesca said you are correct. So I mentioned in that unboxing, it comes with this really nice tray, and it has these little like pinholes in it. And I was like, oh, this is where you can put a diamond painting pen to store it, which you can, but the true intention of those is if you start to collect more and more, they're stackable. They lock into each other so you can stack the trays and create kind of an organization system out of them, which is really awesome. So it seems like that's the main use, but you can also use it to store your diamond painting pen if you just have the one tray to start off with. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting another one of those so I can see about stacking them. Oops, missed one. There you go. Okay, and then we'll just go through and kind of fill out the single placing in this. Let's see. There we go. Whoops, that's 2 drills. There we go. And one here. And boom. Boom. Let's do one more. Okay, boom. And one more. And maybe one more. All right. Okay. Give that a little shake. Ooh, it'll be nice when this color's done. Okay. From Barb Wisman 5576 in regards to Fishbowl, this is a beautiful work of art. Thank you for introducing me to this company. Happy Thanksgiving. I look forward to watching your videos. Thank you so much for watching. Tammy Short 5468 said, where did you get your storage containers? They look bigger than mine. Can you provide the link? If you can't, I understand. That's in regards to Fishbowl. So yeah, I think in that finish and review, I showed off how I store my drills. I will, Tammy, I will try to remember to send those to you. If you are on Instagram, Tammy, find me over on Single and Placing and shoot me a message. That's the best way to remind me to do something like that, because after I finish this video and go into editing, I'm sure I'll probably forget. But I just picked them up off of Amazon. I don't know if they're still available. I got those, I want to say at the beginning of the year, if not late last year, because I knew one of the things I wanted to do early on is start keeping just a few hundred of each DMC just in case a drill pops off or I need to fix something, or I'm like, ooh, this would look better in this DMC and I have enough of it. I just like to have just a few hundred on hand in case of emergency of every DMC color for both round and square. So I found those storage containers. I think I tried 1 or 2 others, but those ones work the best because they fit well in my little shelving unit that I have. But I will, if you remind me, I'll definitely send it directly to you in Instagram. If not, I will try to remember to include it in a future description or something like that. But yes, I'll do my best to get that to you. I do not mind sharing whatsoever. Okay. Sparkling Spectrumite in regards to Fishbowl said, great finish. I'm definitely excited to order from Francesca. Yeah, you should get over there. Christina 406 Diamonds, same video, said, love all the bright colors. I started using mica powder to fill my gaps now after watching you and Jade use it. It works so well. Thank you for that video also. Of course. Yeah, that method works super well. I have never tried it on a round drill canvas, so I'd be curious to see how that comes together. But for my square drill, I've done it on Senorita, and it worked really, really well, especially on the lighter colors where I was just not placing super hot. It helped to clean that up a lot, and I actually gave that kit away to a friend, and now it's framed and hung in her house. So yeah, let me just get a few more of these. Trying to make progress as we talk. I think I'm doing pretty good. It's a lot easier to do this in chat than it is like with cross stitch conversions. That was a tough task to try to like mentally keep up with what I'm doing and talk. So just a normal kit is nice. And mystery kits are cool. They're kind of a blend of the cross stitch conversion blank canvas, so you don't really see what's coming up, and a normal kit. So it's like kind of the best of both worlds. I'm really digging the mystery kit life. There we go. That. Boom. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much, Christina. November Mommy 11 in regards to my finish and review of Cauldron of Myrrh. I love the enhancements. Great video. So glad this was finally restocked. I wanted it since last year. Just ordered. Oh, nice. Sean P1344 in regards to Fishbowl unboxing said Francesca is awesome. I have Serenity Faye kitted up and ready to go. Awesome. I can't wait to see more finishes from Francesca's Studio Works. Okay. LET68, my vlog episode 80, best of 23 DP tag, said, hi Anthony and Apollo. Wow, I love this walk. It lasted for me about 6 hours, stopping and starting the video. Remember DIY Moon Shop looked like a great company when I first started watching. I feel so sad for them that they had to close. I hope you managed to get home with any more encounters with speedy drivers. So yeah, I think that was one where there was just like this driver that just really zipped out in front of me and Apollo. Yeah, it is unfortunate that that DIY Moon Shop had to close. It's unfortunate when shops have to close in general. You know, you never want to see that. Not Heaven and Earth Designs. Uniquely Yours Down Under also closed down this year. But I think a lot of it stems from not only the issues that come from like the quality and rendering and stuff, you know, that's one thing, but how a shop decides to address that and respond to their customers, I think plays just as much of a role, if not a bigger role, in how successful they are because, you know, we're pretty patient people, I'd say, as diamond painters. You kind of innately need to be just with, you know, what this craft requires. So if you're burning those bridges too from a customer service standpoint, like it's just not going to be a good outlook for the success of your shop. You have to be willing to take customer feedback. You need to at least acknowledge your customers and make them feel heard when they're bringing that stuff, the certain things up. But if you have this track record of ignoring people or not responding to them or gaslighting them or making them feel like they're the problem, that's when I think the writing starts to pop up on the wall of like, this isn't going to be a long-term success. So it is a bummer, but then I also see the path that led towards that, and it's not necessarily surprising. I guess I'll say that. So yeah. Alice Ballard 6988 in regards to my WIP in chat from November 10th, responding to comments part 2. I like how personal your responses are in this WIP in chat. I feel like it's a conversation with viewer responses. Oh, good. I'm glad that it feels that way because that's the intention. You know, it's hard to find time to sit down in front of a computer and respond to everyone's comments like one by one. It's hard to find time to do that. And sometimes someone's comment might be a little bit more involved or they're talking about their life. So it's hard to get in a response on YouTube. It's hard to convey the fact that you hear people and you understand them and you see where they're coming from. So I thought this format would be a little bit more personal and develop a little bit more of a connection with everyone that watches the channel. And I hope you feel that way too. And I also get to sit down and actually do some diamond painting. So it's like we're just kind of sitting and chatting together and it feels like we're having a real back and forth. You know, I like this format. So I'm going to keep doing it as frequently as I can for sure. Mank Arts and Crafts said, love hearing the update and your progress on Francesca's kit is unreal. Yeah, I worked hard on that one. I wanted to be the first one to finish a Francesca's Studio Works diamond painting. And I wanted to provide Francesca with some feedback on how the overall process went. And then I also wanted to make sure, or I wanted to get that finish out before Black Friday. That way, if people were planning on shopping from her site, that they had a finish to look at for reference. So it was a blast. It was no sweat off my back. I loved working on it. So yeah, I was happy to do it. Are you yawning, little buddy? He's like, yeah, because I'd like to go do something. We'll get through a few more and then we'll see where we're at. Kay Whittington 4612 in regards to my vlog for the best of DP tag said, Anthony, here are my answers to a couple of your questions. My favorite diamond painting this year was my Summer with the Masters that I just finished today. Woohoo! I sent you an email with the picture of the canvas. Yes, I saw it. I didn't respond to the email. I completely forgot, but I did look at your attachment and it looked fantastic. It's the one with the, I forget which what breed of dog it is, but it is fantastic and so incredibly detailed. Thank you so much for sharing that. It was beautiful. And I feel like your kit from last year, even though I didn't co-host, I saw it, was also absolutely stunning. So good job on the hard work on those big, detailed, confetti-heavy kits. Like, you're a pro for sure. It's awesome. I hope you got the email. Yes, I did. The best new thing I did was learning about special drill kits. Mindy got me started on them. They are really fun and work up quickly. Oh, nice. Seeing Apollo being so playful and full of energy, bless his heart, he needs something to occupy his mind, not just his body. It would be so good for him and you two to go to an agility class. He'll learn to walk up a ramp, jump over obstacles, and do other fun things. You'll be amazed at how much it'll improve your relationship as you work through training. Yes, that is one of my goals for 2024 is to enroll him officially into some training. I've been saying I wanted to do it, but just with the cost of everything and the other stuff going in my life, it's been on the back burner. But I think he would really like it. We do a little bit of like agility stuff when we go on walks. If there's a retaining wall that he can jump on, or even like a park bench or like a picnic table, I always try to get him to do his ups so he'll jump up there, and he loves that kind of exercise. So having some more structure around it would be very helpful. But just pricing out costs for consistent training, because I don't want to just do it and then not have it sink in. You kind of have to keep up with it. You're talking in the thousands of dollars, at least in the ones that I've looked up for professional trainers in the area. So it's just a little bit price prohibitive for me right now, but I do want to do it. It is something I want to do. It's just a matter of, can I manage? So hopefully next year, but yes, I think he would really like that. Mia, in regards to my best of 23 DP tag, said, OMG, Anthony, I'm literally blushing. Thank you for those very sweet words. It really means a lot to me, and I love it when you are around chatting with all the gals, and yeah, everybody can ask to be linked in my lives. I'm all about promoting other creators, no matter the size of their channel or shop. I will absolutely answer these tag questions on Tuesday. I already have some people in mind. Have a great week, and give Apollo a hug and a nose boot from me. Okay, I will. I did that when you first commented. I know you already did that with that tag questions video, so thank you so much for providing those answers. But yeah, thank you for the awesome content. I try to make sure that I am I'm on that live every Sunday, except for apparently this Sunday was one that I missed. But yeah, I love being part of your little mini community within a community, Mia. In regards to that same video, Wildcat1146 said, fun video, Anthony loved it. My favorite DP related content this year was your biography on Gustav Klimt during Summer with the Masters. It was well researched and super informative. My favorite finished DP is the kiss from Diamond Dots. Do you see a theme? My favorite small business this year has been Cat Proof Diamond Trays, which I've been using since I discovered their small shop. By the way, I placed an order from Mary Mud and more after hearing your glowing review. I'm also a hard presser, and nothing but the basic red wax has worked for me so far. Looking forward to trying out her putty. Oh, yay! Thank you so much for your responses. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that Gustav Klimt little, shallow dive. That was a lot of fun. So I hope to be able to keep doing similar artist dives like that in the future. And I'm glad that you were able to snag some Mary Mud. I love it. I love it. And I'm in the same boat. If it's not Mary Mud, then my second pick, I guess, would just be the pink wax. The nice thing about the putties and muds, as opposed to the pink wax, is you can, when you go to take it out of your diamond painting pen, sometimes with the wax, you have to really get in there and dig it out. And sometimes you don't get all of it out. And it can just be a little bit of a pain to clean your placers. But with the muds, at least with Mary Mud, it usually comes out in one go. Like it all just pops out with my tweezer, which is nice. So, Awesome. Well, I just finished with that color. As far as time goes, that's putting us probably right around an hour. So I think that'll do it for this round. I'm doing my best to try to keep up, but please keep the comments going. I want to see, more comments. It gives me more of a reason to continue to do these whip and chats. And it looks like from where I'm at right now, I don't have that many more to get through. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 20 more comments to get through until I'm completely caught up. So hopefully next time we'll be able to hit those as well as any new ones that come in with alongside future videos. But I'll do my best to keep doing these. I might have to start picking up my frequency if the comments keep coming in at a steady pace, but that's a good thing. Please, please, please continue to comment. I love the engagement. I love hearing from you. But for now, we just finished up that color. I'm going to go swap out the laundry and keep working on Sunday chores, make some tea, relax a little bit, put on an audiobook. I'd like to finish this section today before we move into... I'll probably switch back over to my round drill project I'm working on right now, which is also from Jaded Gem Shop. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Make sure to comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Otherwise, happy placing. We'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Bye.